7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Step into the ring where the lights burn bright. Thursday night, we ignite. It's a heavyweight fight. Still steps, no fear. We go deep, we go raw. Talking truth, so the parts won't touch. Breaking the law. Still steps, we taking it higher. Real talk, no chill. Spitting fire. On, locked in it. We bring the heat. Every Thursday night, we can't be beat. We can't be beat. We can't be beat.
What is good, everyone? It is your boy Politic and Hot alongside my guy, Mr. Moyo Fit Chris Wilson. We are Still Steps coming to you live on a beautiful Thursday evening, courtesy of All Authentic Talk Sports Network. Mr. Moyo Fit, how you doing this evening, sir?
Blessed, baby. We here. Two-man power trip is back. We doing what we do. Shout out to our boy Joey. We just here to talk some ish. We know what we do, y'all.
Absolutely. Talk that turnbuckle talk. Definitely a lot of sports activities on tonight. We got NFL preseason along with the Phillies in their Field of Dreams game going on tonight. But also, too, we got that turnbuckle talk. So, therefore, it's Thursday night. TNA Wrestling is on in the back. So, keeping you updated if any type of breaking news may transpire from, the last couple of weeks. TV tapings in Philly, but again, we are here another week of the shenanigans. And before we dive into what the week of pro wrestling was, let's tap right into our what caught your eye moment. So Mr. Moyo Fit, we haven't been on in the last 2 weeks. Life be lifing, but we're back. So tell us, what have been some things that caught your eye over the course of the week or past 2 weeks?
Well, shout out to my boy, my best friend, got recently married. Shout out to y'all. I was one of the best men there. So as we said, life been lifing. So that was a great time, great experience. But I've still been tapping into wrestling. I actually got threatened during the wedding procedure by the bride. Said you better not be on your phone watching SummerSlam while this wedding is going on, because she knows how much of a wrestling fan I am. I was like, all right, I'm not. Jeez. What's his name? Thing caught my eye is WWE kind of going all in with two things. One with Chelsea Green, like this. Shout out to her. A long road to the top. We've been wanting for her to be pushed for years now because her character is so amazing. She's a person who knows how to use her minutes to the fullest. Anytime she's on TV, she maximized her exposure every single time, to where all you could do was talk about her or laugh at her, because she never cared about being the butt of the joke. And that's how great she is. Because she know wrestling isn't just what you do in the ring, is everything around it as well.
Right.
So the fact she got the championship, which at the time we called it interim, now it might be the legit championship, because as we found out, Rhea Ripley had to get knee surgery. So yeah, I don't care, any type of knee surgery to where you're wrapped up and in the knee brace, chances are you're going to be out for a decent amount of time. So we may not see her to the end of this year, or honestly beginning of next year. So Chelsea might be the champion, then she gets hurt. So now the main champion is hurt, the interim champion is hurt. I don't know, this belt might be cursed on the low now.
Oh boy, don't mention that.
But shout out to her. but the other thing that caught my eye, speaking of that, because too it was a women's match, and because there's no damn Raw and SmackDown, people be flip-flopping all the time. Where the hell is Lyra Valkyria at? What happened to her? She beats Bayley. Bayley hasn't been seen since.
Right.
There was her ascension to be, I'm the next one on the rise. Not the next one at the top, but now y'all gonna start paying me attention fully. She's your first ever women's intercontinental champion. And that didn't do nothing for her. Let's be real, it didn't do a damn thing for her. But now that she turned heel, which I like, she's a really good wrestler, and she beats one of the all-time greats. And then you, after that, you do absolutely nothing with her. I'm just kind of wondering, like, what were we doing with her? Why wasn't she in that ladder match?
Yeah, I mean, we can see it right now. She's going through a rebuilding phase. Like
Yeah,
it's that hill transition.
Yeah, Tiffany did not need to be in that ladder match. She did
Right.
not. She's your United States champion. She has a title. Give her her own match. It's your
Right.
biggest stage in the summer. Why do you have two champions in the same match? You're fighting for another. You didn't need her. Forget the champ. No, we knew she wasn't going to win. Let's be real. We knew she wasn't going to
Well,
win
you know, she got put in due to the
because the
fact
hometown crowd. I
the
know.
hometown. You
That's what
know,
I'm saying. Put her in a
Minnesota.
singles match where all the attention would have been on her.
Right.
She got this grand entrance. She could have came out in her purple and gold, and people would have loved it. Would have went crazy over her. But whatever. So I just wondering, like, shout out to Chelsea. That's the one that I was tapped in on because I wasn't here last week, but I was tapping in on that. I thought I was very happy for her. And then I'm like, with Lyra, I'm like, what are we doing? And shout out for WWE real quick for taking that stupid barbed wire off for Raquel's belt. Like that was just dumb. But shout out, I know that she wears it, but who cares?
Right.
There's nothing hardcore about her. She don't need nothing on that belt. Like just keep it regular.
Yeah, no, I had a feeling that wasn't going to last long.
Yeah.
But no, as far as Lyra though, she's going through that psychotic mode, and so it's going to be like that point of everybody in the world of the WWE is selfish, and kind of it's a little bit of comparison of what we got going on with Sami Zayn, but it's just the female side on Raw, like almost like literally the same thing. But like again, I like it. I like the risk that they're taking with this. If anything, I think this will pay off much better for her than it was her as a babyface, because I mean, we be honest, nobody was really rocking with her when she came up to the main roster and even becoming the first women's intercontinental champion. As much as those behind the scenes had the belief in her, but it just wasn't appealing to the WWE universe. So now that she's done had those reps in with stories with Bayley and other notable figures, it's like now that name can be recognized in a different eye. But even better with her now becoming a heel. So I'm definitely intrigued to seeing it. But shout out to Chelsea too. Winning the championship, and like you said, with the injuries, and looks like Rhea's going to be out for a significant amount of time. So it's like, she just might be the full-time women's champion, and I can see that too, especially after what transpired on SmackDown when Nia began making that case that she's up next for a title shot. So I think that's going to be something that's going to be pretty good to see coming up in pretty few more weeks probably. So one thing that caught my eye, and it's actually more on the independent side. And I just want to give a shout out to my guys Jay Lion and Ringmaster Midas, the main event, which they fought each other at an event last Friday for House of Glory's high intensity event, which if anybody that didn't watch it, it's available on YouTube, the full event. I don't know if you really know like the backstory with this, but there's been some friction between the two. It's been going on for a very long time. Which Midas, he made a point of saying how like nothing's really been the same for them since the Hardys made their arrival to House of Glory and then becoming the World Tag Team Champions. It's like their team just been put to the back, possibly not even being advertised for any events. So Midas just built up this black heart and intensity, being a member of the dungeon. So it's like, his anger that he has with what's going on, like it wasn't really like clicking with Jay Lyon, which then resulted in him, betraying Jay Lyon, beating him with a chair and stuff. So which brought us to this event here, which was, I gotta say, was a phenomenal match. This was actually absolute cinema. Here's why. I mean, we can pick it up from here where the match where Lyon was on the offensive side, drilling Midas with the chair. Got to the point where he did attempted to drill him, but then Lyon low blowed him, and then what's the name? What's the name of this tag team? I can't remember the name at this very moment, but they came out to try to make try to prevent Midas from doing any more damage to Jay Lyon. So therefore, like they went in, tried to assist Lyon, which then Lyon got up, picked up the chair. When's the last time you seen a double heel turn happen in a match? Jay Lyon turned on the tag team, like flat out turned on the tag team, and then they just went to town and started just beating down on this team. Like it got so bad, like fans were so upset with what's transpired. They started throwing shit in the ring, started throwing, it's just throwing, drinks, debris, like the shit got crazy, bro. Like I started to hit the text up, like, yo, like, is anybody watching this? like this, like it was getting crazy, and like of course they was getting flicked off by everyone in attendance because of the whole double hill turn. But I ain't gonna lie, they had me a little nervous because I was like, these my guys, man. Like I said, we can't have them breaking up right now, especially like where they both are in their careers. Like I just felt like it just wasn't a thing that need to be happening right now. But turns out it's not happening, and main event is here to stay. But yeah, this was a wild sequence of events that took place there during that event. But yeah, if you got some time, definitely check it out. That House of Glory's high intensity event. Like it was a pretty damn good show.
Oh, nice. So yeah, shout out to those fellas. Had them on the show, friends of the show.
Right. Exactly. Matter of fact, well, you seen it. I was like, man, I said, ain't no way you can't chop up a video for for this upcoming match. like
for sure.
I was like, yeah, no, this one I definitely had had to show some love because they good folks. So, but damn, I'm mad. I forgot the name of that tag team that they beat down. That's driving me nuts because I was watching it earlier. And I was like, shit. I said, you know what? Let me grab this, the stills from this. But damn, I can't remember their names right now. And I apologize if any of them are watching the show. Just so happened, like, they didn't remember our names. Like,
bro, like damn,
right? Like, damn, I'm totally mad that I forgot their names, but. It'll come back to me. While we're talking, I'm gonna be searching for it. Like, look, I gotta show them some love because I didn't expect them to even come out to try to make an assist. Within the match, but yeah, I definitely gotta show show them some love based on for them doing that. But all right, but nevertheless, let's get things back to what the week that was, and let's where can we go? I mean, we definitely got a lot of things to discuss on the Bloodline front, and you know what? Let's build up to that. Let's start out with everything that transpired back on SmackDown this past Friday. More specifically, we had the stare down between both Kevin Owens and CM Punk, which KO has decided that he won his title shot to take place on August 21st, on which this particular SmackDown would be televised in Toronto. So this would be a home game for KO, going up against Phil. I thought it was pretty funny, throughout the whole segment, like instead of, saying Punk or anything, he was addressing him as Phil. So I don't know, with Punk, his shirt, saying best in the world in the front, and then also mentioning Phil in the back. Like, is Punk, about to transition and being known as Phil moving forward?
I don't think so. I think he always puts little like stuff on his wardrobe. To be honest, where he almost like it's like a homage to certain things and like little, kicking down the fourth door or fourth wall, whatever they call it, the forbidden door things.
Right.
Like that's what he's been doing that for a while now. At least ever since he retired and came back, he just kind of been like, I get no laughs. I'm gonna put whatever I want on, and anybody got a problem with it, they can fire me because they will, or he'll quit because he has. So it's like he just doesn't care. He's like bulletproof at this point. He just does what he wants, and because he's a big name, he's a big draw, and even though he's still kind of chilled and watered down, I find it funny people call him PG Punk instead of CM Punk now. It's funny because I'm like, yeah, well, he's in his mid 40s. Like, he's not going to be the same guy like he was in his 20s and 30s. As we get older, like most of us become more chill. Like, we just, like he has nothing to be so angry about these days. And then you got Kevin Owens, who's been gone for well over a year from almost career and then neck injury. He had the same surgery I had. That neck fusion surgery is not no joke.
Oh wow.
What's his name? And to go back to do what he's doing there, he's going to do crazy to take bumps again and all that stuff is tough. So and Kevin's no spring chicken either. You see the grays in his beard. He's not no young guy either.
Yeah.
So this is going to be interesting because, like I said, this whole lead up to this, like even though it's about to happen in a week, it should have been just like that, just them in the ring talking crap. Wasn't the best shoot promo in the world as far as like I thought they was really gonna go at it with each other as far as like who's the better person on the mic, but it was still enjoyable. Like, it wasn't not uninteresting. It was funny. What's the name? So we'll see what happens. We'll see if this prolong something like this is something just to lead to more matches down the road with them.
Right. Yeah. Let me ask you, switching from there, and I don't have the stills for this particular feud, but we got Cody Rhodes now chasing after Randy Orton after Randy screwed him from winning the championship. When you think about these two guys and them feuding at this very moment, does this give you like that Triple H Shawn Michaels vibe from like, was that like between like 2000 2002? It was like two guys in their prime, and like like around that I'm thinking about like that Triple H Shawn Michaels era was when they had the no holds bar match. It was like around like SummerSlam. Like, does this feud give you like that type of vibe or energy?
Man, kind of, I guess so, if you want to put it that way. They're both in their primes, but Randy is somewhat on his way out slowly. Yeah, he's kind of almost done because all the people he started with is now retiring. Like the bigger names, like Cena's retired, Brock just announced his retirement. Like the Sheldon's over in AEW on his probably later stages of his career. Like, doesn't even though he's still amazing and doesn't age at all. What's his name? But well, Randy's the same way. Like, Randy's not wrestling full time no more. He's had those back issues. That's why he was out again for a little bit while after WrestleMania.
Right.
So it's given that because he has that, we're friends, but I'm gonna keep screwing you over type thing. That was what Triple H was doing to Shawn Michaels. It seemed every time he turned around, he kept screwing him because he wanted to be the guy. He didn't want Shawn coming in stealing his thunder. And you got Cody, who was the student. Now he's like, nah, I'm that guy here now. Like this, I'm like they say he calls himself QB1. Like I'm that guy now. You like, I don't listen to you. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it's interesting. Where's it going to go? Where's it going to lead? I don't know, because people are so in this influx with Cody because a lot of people are tired of him and his shtick of the white meat baby face. But then you have other people who absolutely love it for what it is and want him to be that as long as possible. But then you got people like me who are like this. Oh, wait till he turn heel. Y'all just don't know. Wait till he turn heel. But I legit have no idea when that's going to happen. I really don't know. So I'm glad WWE is actually going to do a feud with two top stars that doesn't have to do anything with a championship. Like this. I just like that. Let's just have a blood feud with two guys, like you said, who are at the top of their game, who just want to go at it because they just don't like each other. I like that. That creates intrigue, and then that gives you a better idea who's going to be the next guy up.
Yeah.
For the next bigger feud. So it's like that's how it used to be. So which made sense. So let's do that. Like let's not just throw a random championship out of nowhere, international, national championship. No, let's just have two guys fight. And that's what I'm gonna see.
And it's strategic for them to allow them to feud. One, like we say, like it's a mystery where it's gonna lead to. But I mean, if we sit back and really think about it, like it has the ability to lead to many things. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like one, just insane as far as like the two feuding. It keeps them both relevant, and it also can be a healthy feud that can pay off. Which this could be the way where how we always talk about when that Cody Rhodes heel turn happens. Like maybe this might be that trigger that like begins to plant the seed to start growing, to be developed even more. Because I mean, most casual fans, I mean, you got your fans that do like Cody, but you got your fans that do love Randy Orton a lot. You know,
yeah. Randy's another person who's kind of bulletproof. It's like he's a heel and he does heelish stuff all the time, but
right,
because of who he is at this point in his career, people are still going to cheer him. And all
right.
he has to do is a RKO and people lose their shit.
Yeah.
I've never known a move besides, honestly, is closest to the stunner that gets that type of reaction to where whenever he doesn't, people just lose their mind.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it's honestly, when people, I'm thinking the Stone Cold Stunner is being one of the most over finishes. That's one of the most simplest finishes ever. Like the RKO is right there with it. Like people just legit lose their mind when he do it. Like he had the most boring match in the world. So when he hit the RKO, all is forgiven. It's like, there you go. Out of nowhere.
Right.
It's like actually actually we saw him set it up, but okay.
But he was peeking. Like didn't you see him peeking? No,
that cracks me up when they say out of nowhere, and I'll be like, what are you talking about? He set it up for like 10 seconds.
Right. Like look, but he was looking at him clearly from a distance. That's how he knew he was coming. No, that's funny though, but that's actually valid. Like it's definitely like one of those moves that like no matter what, it'll get the pop. Like
people go crazy.
Yeah,
absolutely crazy.
But no, I just kind of like circling back to what I was saying. Like it does have that Michaels Triple H energy from that era. Like it was like those two had to battle it out. It's almost like I think that was probably like one of their final battles they had together. I mean against each other, but then they had their run where they brought DX back and stuff for a little minute. But yeah, It's gonna be pretty cool to see. I'm pretty sure they're gonna take their time building this one out for whenever they do decide to want to square off. Like, sure, like do they wait the Survivor Series? Is that too far? Like, oh,
That is kind of a,
you know what? I'm tripping. It's gonna be at Sunday night's main event. You know, since it's gonna be on Sunday instead of Saturday nights, because that's gonna be in Atlanta.
oh, well, there you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's probably where it will be. Like,
There you go.
They just ain't announced it yet.
In Atlanta, that's for sure.
Right, you heard it here first on the Still Steps.
That is for sure. People will say that right now.
Right. Hey, you know what? Before we go on like to Raw, you want something that kind of grinds my gear with SmackDown right now. It's not the worst thing in the world. You know, just circling back to this Trick Williams and Baron Corbin match for the United States Championship. Basically, you know, this Trick's rematch. So, you know, great match. Like, I'll be honest, you know, I was watching this one, I was like, you know what, I actually like the chemistry that these two got, you know, they got together. Work very well in the ring. Here's what grinds my gear about this whole thing. Okay, Baron, we know you became the United States champion. Like, you couldn't take the time out to get, you know, to get the regular United States championship back.
Like why he got the first on that?
Right, like he's still rocking out with the fur championship. Like, it's kind of funny.
It's funny to look at.
Right, but I'm like, come on, bro. Like, you
I think it's like he's doing it on purpose so people can like troll him. Like, I think he wants that reaction.
That's probably true, because like he like, look, I got this badass persona now. I come out on the Harley. I'm on a Harley with a fur United States championship. Like, yo, like, come on, man. Like, go get the leather strap, pause. Like,
go get this strap.
Right. Like, yo, come on, man. It was just funny watching the spot where, you know, he clocked Trick Williams with the championship. And I'm like, bro, like, come on. Like, you still gotta rock out with the fur belt. Like, no shade to the fur belt. Like, the fur belt is cool when Trick got the fur belt.
It's cool when Trick has it. Just like when John Cena had that spinner belt, it was cool with John Cena. When everybody else had it, I hated it. I didn't want to see it on The Miz. Yeah. I didn't want to see it on Edge. I didn't want, like, it didn't look right on CM Punk. Sheamus, like, I'm like, it's like, come on, man. This belt looks so stupid on these guys. Can y'all get it? When Batista had, I was like, what the hell? No.
Yeah. Like, absolute violation.
Yeah, like
come on, man. Nah, but yeah, like, come on, Corbin. Like, go get the regular title back, man. Like, you know, let Trick have that one back for now. He just can't wear it.
Seriously.
He just can't wear it out in public for a while. But now that it looks like both him and Trick are likely done. Looks like Carmelo is now up next to face Baron Corbin for the title. Actually, it's going to happen tomorrow, since SmackDown will be in Michigan, Carmelo's hometown. Yeah.
So he's going to lose.
What you think so? I'm about to say, what do you think the chances? The odds of him actually walking out with the United States Championship?
WWE does not like letting people win in their hometown, man. Yeah. They do not. They not. They like, oh, it's like, especially like, it's like they find out late. They like, wait a minute, you from here? Oh no, you can't go over.
Like, cut it.
Yeah. We had you winning tonight too, but no, we can't have you all the crowd reaction. Like,
right. It'd be messed up. Like, what if they did the bait and switch when just because like you walked out for your match and the crowd like just went nuts, and then the ref tells you in the ring like,
oh my god,
yeah, you're not going over.
yeah. I just got the call from the back. You're not going over. Like, you're taking the pin tonight. Like, what? Excuse me. I would pull an old school. You have to look this up, folks. So this is old Road Warriors Legion of Doom. When something ain't make sense for them, they walked out in the middle of the match. They was like, man, fuck this.
Yeah.
It's like, if I was Mellow, I'd be like, yeah, I'm out.
Oh man, I don't know. We might be seeing that, especially like if he doesn't go over, like, At
Like
this
this,
point, like what other title can you go for, Carmelo?
exactly,
Unfortunately, like
exactly. And this might be honestly too, because WWE loves this. This might be a transitional thing. They probably put the belt, excuse me, the belt on Corbin to put it back on Melo
yeah,
because they didn't want Melo beating Trick because they got bigger plans for Trick. So I like I said, too early, but I'd say he has money in the bank written all over him, especially because it's all about money and product. Like he will far out a briefcase in a heartbeat, and it would sell. The kids will buy it like crazy. So once again, that's way early in advance. But I'm just saying that I think that's why this is happening. It's like it's a transitional thing.
yeah.
Trick should definitely had the belt longer, though. I believe like that was a very short run. Like how long he had that belt? Like 3 months.
Because when he got it on Mania weekend, right? April,
Yeah,
July. Yeah, he must have said 3 months. Yeah,
his name shows like 3-4 months. Like and he like it's like so. I thought he should have had it for at least let's go 8 to 9 months. That's a nice good run. I
yeah,
mean a really good run. And like so, but I get it. They got bigger plans. Like I said, I believe they got some plans. Money in the Bank looks interesting. So we'll see though, because other names out there too. We all know LA Knight and all that stuff again. We'll
right.
see. But yeah. So
See,
maybe
in a way, it's almost a little safe for Corbin to have the title because, like, you know, if Trick remain with the title, although like he called himself not a baby face or not a heel, but like he's more in line on baby face. So
yeah.
it's like, you really don't have that many hills that can like you can really square up with until Corbin came back.
Right.
Now with Corbin having the title, I think there are a lot more baby faces that you can pair him with, and then still allow him to retain that title.
Right. Like
You
this. So yeah. So it's and Corbin's very comfortable at this stage of his career of
Yeah,
being this. like being this guy. He's always gonna be a mid card guy. He's not. It hurt to say never because you never know what happens. But I don't see him being a world champion like in any sense. It's too many bigger names, and unless he out of nowhere becomes a sentimental favorite in a
right.
certain like a elimination chamber style match like Kofi Kingston did, like it's still you just, world champion. I don't see that for him. I see him as this guy who's always gonna be in that mid card, maybe upper mid card. He's just gonna be that guy who always try to bullies and cheats and nags people because he plays that role very well. Honestly,
Yeah,
so like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
right. Honestly, I wonder how long this run would actually last. Like, not saying like like he's like super old or anything, but I like you say, like, as far as like he's almost capped to a point,
Yeah, because once again, he's up there low key in age, like
Yeah,
not old by any stretch of the imagination, but he's up there. And I say that because people always hear about people be like, oh, if I say somebody's 40, because I'm freaking 40, but like this, but like if somebody's like, oh man, like this 40 isn't old, 40 isn't old. Yeah, mentally it's not, but tell that to your body
right,
as your body's taking these bumps
right.
multiple times a week. You know what I mean? It's like that's
Mhm.
like okay, so we're gonna slam you on your back like this, like 18 times a night for like 4 days a week.
Yeah.
And then like this, and then between that, don't forget you got to work out. This remember make sure you hit those weights. And yeah, and then next city is only 3 hours away. So just get this rent a car and drive for 3 hours. Hit the gym when you get there. Take a 1 hour nap and then get ready for promo because we need to do promo. So it's like people understand, man. That's a lot
Yeah,
on the body. So that's when we say we're old. We talking about father time old. Like father time is father time. Like they don't care what type of shape you in and all that stuff. If like injuries happen, and Baron Corbin is not a smaller guy. He's a bigger dude.
right.
I mean, he's a big guy like this. How tall is he? He's like 6'6", 6'7".
Yeah, I was about to say he got to be pushing 6'6" at least.
Yeah, so like he's not a small guy. So it's like body can't take those type of bumps and all that stuff. Like it just is what it is.
Yeah, I can actually see him transitioning into like a backstage role. maybe being an agent or a booker.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can see him going into that role at some point. Just might be the case, you know.
it just might be the case.
Yeah. Anything else from SmackDown? I want to say we already talked about Cody, Randy, KO, Sammy, uh, Corbin still holding on to the furry title.
Oh, we had the call up from
Yeah, NXT Tatum.
NXT Tatum. What's his
Yeah.
name? So Tatum Paxley. Apparently, she's aligning herself with Alexa and Charlotte, and apparently Alexa is going back to the dark side out of
Mm,
nowhere, and
yeah.
that it's her Bray Wyatt type days. So because she brought back out the little doll, forgot the doll's name,
Oh, Lily.
Lily. There you go.
Yeah.
You remember the doll's name, but not the tag team.
I had a feeling he was about to say, yeah. Let me be. Saw me out. Let me be.
shit. I joke, I kid. What's his name, bro? What's his name? But she brought out Lily and she put the hands, they play, and lights went out. Tatum shows up, and now she lines. That's a hell of a, you know, twosome to line yourself with on your debut from the NXT. Line yourself with Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, former multiple time women's world champions. Like,
Dual focus.
what's the name?
Dual focus. That's their name.
Oh, I wouldn't remember that either. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I wouldn't remember that either. Oh,
I had to make sure I found that. It was dual focus.
Yeah,
But yeah,
so,
they got
so
that
shout,
main event.
so shout to Tatum. Especially,
Yeah.
I want to see what they do because we heard those rumors of TKO, not so much WWE. They don't like the spooky gimmicks.
Hmm.
From what we heard, like I said, it could be rumors all hearsay, but that's why they let go the Wyatt Six, and I believe somebody else. It was not the Wyatt. It was Wyatt Six and somebody else who had more of a spookier gimmick.
Right.
And huh?
No, I said right.
Yeah, so it's like Alexa Bliss, she'll be going back to a spookier gimmick. Tatum Paxley, the gimmick's not so much spooky; it's more just of a goth thing.
Yeah.
And so is Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley is not a spooky person; she's just the goth person. You know, she likes her rock, hardcore punk stuff. So she dresses to what she, who she is outside of herself. Like, this is just basically an extension of who she is. Like, I mean, so she doesn't think she has magical powers and all that stuff. So the goth stuff probably can work. But like I said, it's crazy that works for them, but it wasn't working for Shotzi when Shotzi was there. And because Shotzi didn't play like she had magical powers and that crap. She was just this wild woman with green hair and all that stuff and tats and all that. But I guess it was just a little too much. But she's killing it on the independent scene right now. So everything happens for a reason. So shout out to Shotzi, who's lining herself with our man Leo Rush and me.
She's fine.
She's fine. Listen.
Like, they know.
We know, Leo. We know.
Yeah. Honestly, if you're really glad to call a spade, like when it comes to characters, not to go way left, but Leo Rush might be like on pace to having the best character of the year.
Leo Rush does have the best character of the year.
Yeah,
in my opinion, it's not even close.
Yeah,
this guy, he started that character out of the blue. Once again, he just showed up in a battle royal and as that character, like shaved his head. He was just in a tag team,
right?
Shaved his head, put the contacts on, the stuff in his mouth, and just talking real funny and the movements and all that. But it worked. Has been working. Now I just seen he's on TMZ the other day. Yeah, interviews.
Second appearance.
Yeah, getting on TMZ. Now he's a multiple dual champion, the ROH television champion and a Hall cruiserweight champion. So now they notice the star power because now he's getting all these championships too.
Yeah, with the House of Glory title now. I'm like, bro, like this dude, he everywhere.
Show up the MLW next.
I don't know if he's going to MLW.
He's been. I only said that because he's been there before, but he's not.
I know,
but he's not going there. People.
I will say, like the duo of both him and Shotzi is definitely smart. Like the crazy part, like they can grow if they chose to like extend like this you know what I mean, this type of team, like they can add somebody else and you know what I mean. But it gotta be someone that can work the gimmick at you know what I mean, at no matter what. Like they just can't be breaking out of it, but then getting back in, getting back into it, you know what I mean,
Yeah,
because
and it
they're
has
around
to.
Leo.
Yeah,
Like
the character is not just a spooky character; it's an unhinged character.
yeah,
So it's not. So the character isn't them being spooky; it's them being unhinged. Them
yeah,
being like them. They have like issues. They're hearing voices and being like that crazy laughs and all that stuff. Like, but
yeah.
to where people,
Cause Shassi's definitely working it. Well, her
Mhm.
matches on the indie scene.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. She's like she's not buckled down and handcuffed to the restrictions of the WWE. So
right.
what's name WWE? She could do with so much, and that's how WWE is. Not me talking about WWE. WWE is a conglomerate. They're a public traded
Public
company.
trading company.
Yeah,
Yeah.
world renowned. Like they have standards and practices. They have shareholders. They're just not going to put anything out there, and they think they know best about everything. So they're going to be like, "This is your character, but you only can do this."
Right.
And I don't know why they do that, because a lot of times I don't know if they notice when they let people just be themselves, they become damn superstars. Not
Yeah.
just stars, they become superstars.
I think
Steve
that's
Austin,
yeah.
The Rock. Look what's happening with Solo right now.
That was actually my segue. Like literally. Like
Look at that.
so
Look at
like
that.
Solo is freaking hilarious, man.
He's
Like
like,
when
yo,
when they let him be him, because they always said that like he's the true jokester, like,
uh,
and you
I,
can see why.
yeah. When I know what he said, but when they cut the camera back on him, and he was like this.
Oh yeah.
That had me in stitches.
After he got the warning shot from
Yeah.
Jay from Jay.
Oh my god. He was like, "Is everybody okay back there?"
It's your warning shot.
Yo, I hate that freaking. Oh, I hate that so much.
Yeah.
I hate it. Like, who told him that was good? I'm sorry. This ain't no Jay hate. It's not. It's not. It's not. But who told him that was good? Like, what you gonna do? I'm gonna be like, this is your warning shot. Bow. And everybody just yell out, bow. And somebody was like, oh yeah, that's fire. Like, no.
But I just love how Solo in retaliation he goes, and this is your warning shot. Pew. Pew. You know where he got that from.
Oh my god.
That was definitely
That's a Kevin Hart
joint.
That's Kevin Hart.
Like,
Kevin Hart Pew, pew. Everybody gonna die.
But no, it was perfect timing though. But let's kind of just dive into this match, but more so the conclusion of the match, which we did have a interruption with Jimmy Uso twice. First time it wasn't successful. Second time he ended up catching a spike. Then Jay hit him with the super kick, followed by the Uso splash. Got the 1, 2, 3, and the stipulation of the match was that if Jay wins, he has to bring Solo to the OTC, and if Solo had lost, he would have the Bloodline would have to leave him alone, basically. But looks like he has to present himself to the OTC now. So that could be taking place this upcoming Monday. But I got a little theory on why all of this is going on. And maybe I could be wrong, but then again, I feel like my markness it might be on point with this. Now, I'm gonna start with the sake of Solo. I feel like what they're building here is for Solo to get to that like main event level, like on a consistent basis, but with the help of his brothers, this would allow him to, like, one, get his name up much more than what it has been. Like, now him, what I mean, now getting the baby face side, starting to get the fan reactions, the positive fan reactions. Like, this is now change, this is now the point where they can then, begin deciding whether or not they want to put the rocket on Solo's back. Like, once everybody, step away, he could potentially go into like a title picture, i.e. the World Heavyweight Championship, or, well, I can't see him maybe digressing back to the IC Championship. I think if anything right now, anything will probably just be heavyweight title, or
Yeah.
or I won't say bust, because I do think there's also a good chance, like, I think all of them could potentially get back together, but I do think, because the way how Jay is now being treated, I think Jay is going to go on some sort of like breaking point, and he going to lash out on everybody. You see how Jacob treat him? Like, Jacob treat him like he did, like the little stepchild. Like,
He cracks me up
yeah,
every time. Jacob's funny without trying to be. That's what I love about him.
right.
He's like, he just
With your
being
big
him.
ass.
Your punk ass.
Your punk ass. Like,
he's like, why you keep calling it? It's like,
right. Because I 1000% guarantee you this Monday, when they discuss Jay and how him defeating Solo, Jacob is going to say, you ain't do it by yourself, though. Like, you had to have Jimmy's help. I did everything on my own. Like, what about you, your punk ass? Like, I guarantee that's gonna be said during the telecast. But yeah, I do think there's going to be a point where that breaking point does in fact happen, and like Jay gonna spiral out. He might mess around and start looking like, not exactly like Lyra Valkyria, but like how Lyra's spazzing out. Jay might get to that point. Like,
I mean, they threw that nugget out maybe like 2-3 months ago that he had like potentially thinking about leaning towards going heel, because after he lost the championship, he start losing more, and his pecking went down. Next, he was the world champion.
yeah,
He beat Gunther, made him tap out, all that stuff. Next, he wasn't the world champion, and next, he's back in the tag team with his brother. He not even like going back in the hunt for the championship. He just tag team with his brother and a tag team champion again. It's like,
right.
It was just like, all right, yeah, that happened, but it didn't happen. It's like,
right.
Everybody Men in Black. It was like click, that didn't happen. All right, back to the tag team.
And I think that's what's gonna bother him, because everybody keep bringing that up, and the more people keep bringing that up, I think that's where like he's really gonna go on like this downhill spiral, and just start going off on everybody. Like, you know what? I don't need you. Like, I can see it getting to that point. Now how that's going to impact the OTC, that's the only part I can't really think of at this very moment, because in my mind, I'm thinking, if it does in fact get to that spiral moment, it's either OTC loses the title because of Jay, or OTC in the Bloodline basically wreaks havoc on Jay, kicks him out because of his actions. Like, him going through what he's going through, and they try to beat some sense into him.
We'll see.
Yeah. So yeah, something's that's definitely about to take place. But as far as like Solo, I think this is like how like when Jacob was getting his plates, it was time for him to eat. Everybody eats. I think this is now the time for Solo to eat. So then now at this point, everybody would eventually become equal. Because at this point, honestly, I'm not saying that everybody's equal. Everybody has had their moment. maybe with the exception of Jimmy.
About to say
Jimmy still have that moment. Like
Jimmy is not. I'm sorry, Jimmy. I'm
right.
sorry. I'm sorry, Jimmy. I'm sorry. Like you're my guy, Jimmy. I think you're one of the most funniest ones in the group, to be honest.
Right.
But like singles competitor, you have not have your moment. Jay had multiple moments. Like this guy's won the Intercontinental Championship, Royal Rumble, that world title was named Jacobs won the United States Championship.
Yeah.
He came in on one of the hottest like runs of like people just being over and all that stuff. Like he's been the guy. He had his moments. Yeah, you got Solo. Solo had his moments too, obviously. United
Right.
States champion, leader in the NFTs, and now he's doing the best baby faces already, just like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, I don't know what it's about Jimmy. People just don't be like they like him. Don't get me wrong, they like him, but they just like they're not pouring their all into him. They're not investing in him.
No.
Like, yeah, he's a guy we should push to the moon. Like, no, he's just not for whatever reason.
Right. Yeah. You know what? What if it is Jimmy the spiral out? Like,
Maybe he should.
yeah, honestly, he probably should. Like,
Yeah.
because I mean, if we're being truthful, like when it come down to the championships, like he really ain't got no foot in the sand for
No.
anyone. Like, not even like like in the microscope. Like,
No, he's the tag team specialist, and that's it. He Naomi's husband. That's even worse.
oh,
That's even worse, bro. That's how they looking at you right now.
damn.
So-
But you know what? Like, the only way he could like really get back in the mix, like legitimately get back in the mix, is to make the quest to win Money in the Bank.
yeah.
I wouldn't
Like,
I wouldn't be opposed to him being in it.
I wouldn't be mad if he was in it. To be honest, I really
Yeah.
we need freshness. We need something different, something like we didn't see coming, and like we can't always have the same names
Right.
all the time and expect something amazing because it's gonna be the same stuff over and over, unless the chemistry is that great between everybody. But I would like to see Jimmy with a trick, Dominic. What's name like this? If he isn't the champion, United States champion, Mello.
Yeah.
I mean that to that nature. What's name? You got some decent people, man. But obviously, you gotta get like a luchador in there, probably a like not just Dominic, but like a Penta. Not even Penta, but you gotta get Ray Phoenix in there, man. Get
Yeah.
Dragon Lee in there. Get him a chance.
I think the way this whole tournament is going, I think they might mess around and beat Penta to win it on the face Roman.
I believe so. I think that's the route they're gonna go. That's the biggest name that they have luchador wise, at least on North America.
Right.
Like this, like because no luchador is bigger than Mystico. They're not going to admit that.
Right.
No luchador is bigger than Mystico right now, but like he doesn't exist anymore to them.
Right. But let me ask you though. Penta goes on to win the tournament to face Roman. Should he not be allowed to be in Money in the Bank?
Yeah, he should not be allowed the Money in the Bank because he's going for the biggest. This is opportunity. He's going for the big championship. This is his chance right now. He should not. Like I said, give Phoenix a second opportunity. Give Dragon Lee opportunity. Dragon Lee needs to be pushed desperately. Like he's got so much talent. And like let him show that high flying skills and ring competitor he is. Like give him that shot, man. Like
Right.
people are there. Like I said, they tired of seeing the same shit. There's probably gonna be Javon Evans because he's amazing. High fly. He's the high flyer guy, so he's always going. Anything with ladders, he's gonna get that spot.
And Big Cass.
Maybe Big Cat because he is always the one big guy in them ladder matches. It's always the one big dude, no matter what. So Big Cat is probably right. He probably be the one big guy.
Technically, he shouldn't even be allowed.
He shouldn't be allowed in it though.
Just returned.
He should not be allowed in it. I was gonna say, he's kayfabe hurt. I was going to say Royce Keys, but I got a little. I mentioned this before. I got a little thing with him, man.
No, go ahead. Talk your shit before we jump into who I do think might get involved in Money in the Bank.
Royce
But
Keys. Royce Keys. Okay, Royce Keys is not getting the. He's not getting the look that they thought he was going to get. Like he's really not. The fans are not invested. He does these
that's
big,
what it is.
he does these big monster power spots, and he gets no reaction. He puts Jacob through the little guardrail thing, whatever they call it now, the barricade. He puts it through it, high big spot. He gets up, hype and everything. Crowd gives him nothing. They just kind of little yay, like they don't lose them. Like, they don't give him like yo. He's trying, but they're not. They're not invested. They're not. But they're just not with him. That's like he needs to become a heel. They need to pivot with him. Because look, he has the menacing look as it is. Like he has like this big, powerful black dude, and his face
Right.
is menacing. His face is just like I will all you up. Like and with the snap of my finger, I will Thanos all you motherfuckers. Like because I can,
Right.
and it's like that's you like seriously put him with Paul Heyman
No,
right now.
that's a valid point. Like he definitely should go heel.
You should go heel. Put him.
Because
Yo,
it brings out that character. Like
brings out the character.
allow him to speak a little bit more. Like I mean, like he speaks now, but
Yeah.
he's kind of capped with you know what I mean with one who he's speaking with, and it's just that whoever he's talking to is going to outshine him no matter what. Like he can be talking to R-Truth, and R-Truth is going to run laps around the conversation. You know what I mean? Like no, I'm totally with you on that. Like,
Royce Keys, they need to pivot, revamp him. He needs to be a heel, change his wardrobe, everything. Like no white, nothing, no white boots, no nothing. We need a menacing look. We need everything all black.
right.
Everything all black. He just comes out, no more smiling and playing to the fans. He's like, say, you know what? I came in humble. Now I'm wrecking the shit.
Come back, all black Tims.
Real shit. All black Air Forces.
Right.
I'm on demon time for real.
Well, I know somebody that's kind of on demon time right now because he just not liking what's going on nowadays. But one Braun Breaker, Braun has been in this like this funk after Oba, making a case of being like the superior, basically like the future of the WWE, and Braun's just been like on this case where he's been asking people like, what do you think about Oba Femi? Like. And he's just not feeling it like with anyone. So fast forward, Austin fought Tozawa, and he was still looking pretty upset. And then eventually, he started to snap, was about to take out Tozawa, but then Obafemi music hits, and then he comes out, the ruler came to the ring. Eventually, all the suits came in. In the back to back them up. Eventually, because of Oprah's present, it made Braun smile. Something that we hadn't seen in a couple of weeks. But looks like we're definitely heading in the direction of a Oba Femi Braun Breaker clash. And at first, after last week, and just not after last week, 2 weeks ago. I don't know. At first, I was a little on the fence about where this could potentially go because I'm like, damn, like this could possibly bury Braun even more. Because I'm like, ain't no way they're going, allow Braun to be over. But I don't know. I think this could be a new trilogy on the horizon.
It could be. What's his name? I don't know, man. This one's confusing, to be honest. It's like because they definitely want to push Braun. I don't think they're done with him.
Right.
I don't think they're trying to bury him. Like he has that look, that intensity, that thing that you push him as one of your big star players. The thing is, Oba just so damn over. It's
Yeah.
hard to put somebody over him right now. I don't give a damn. You don't let Oba lose at all until he wins the championship. He don't lose to nobody. That's what I'm like. That's my feeling and opinion about it. But Braun might get Braun might get a win, and he might get a win because not only because of him having a high intensity muscle match, but he might get help. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a returning Bronson Reed if in this feud.
I can see that.
Yeah, him return to help his buddy out.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Oh yeah, no, I could definitely see that. That would be wild. But then I feel like if they were to do that, then somebody has to help Oba out. And I'll be damned because this person is off of television. I swear they better not make it be Otis be the person to make the save. Because as far as what's the name with Bronson coming back, Bronson Reed,
yeah,
and then helping Braun Breaker, attacking Oba, something, to that extent. Because think about it, like with Theory and like they basically wrote Otis off of television after they whooped his ass. Yeah. So we haven't seen him in a while. That's what I'm saying. I said I'll be damned. They better not go the route where they have fucking Oba. I'm gonna say Oba again. They have Otis make the save for Oba.
Like, bro, don't. That's something they definitely would do.
I can see it.
Hands down, that's something they 110% do.
That would be the worst decision ever.
Ever. Horrible booking.
Yeah,
horrible booking. That means somebody in the back really likes Otis.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, somebody in the back really likes him, or he's cool with one of the writers. And they're like, yeah, this will be great. Let's do this. The fans will love it. That's usually what that means. But yeah, I don't want that. But I definitely see Bronson Reed. But that's what I'm saying. Oba is this big, dominant, powerful force. He can take out both these guys because he's the ruler.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so like he probably don't need no help.
Yeah.
Right. Tell Otis, get your bitch ass back out here. Like I don't need you.
With your punk ass.
That's it. You go worm or wiggle somewhere over there. Don't bring that shit over here.
Right. But yeah, nah. But aside from that, damn, it was something else on a Raw front I wanted to bring up, and it's not coming to me right now. Wait, where was it? Oh, Stephanie Vaquer, trying to reignite, her feud with Liv Morgan, but we also got, Becky Lynch trying to get in the fold too. So that definitely a lot going on over there. Trying to ladies trying to take the title away from my boo.
Oh, thank God.
No,
Jesus, thank God. Becky flamed her on the mic.
Yeah.
Stephanie, the best wrestler between the three, comes out and shows that she was sorely missed. Like people was like, yes, oh my God, this really white Chilean woman is back and she's looking good as ever, and she's the ish. Then with the face to face with Becky, I was like, book that shit right there. Keep the blonde chick out of here. Keep the blonde. We live, just be over there for a little bit.
Look,
all right.
Did you catch what's the name? Oh, when Becky had said to her prior to Stephanie's return, where she was like, "You're not the best one to sleep with the
with Dominic Mysterio."
With Dominic Mysterio. I was like, wait, what? I was
it's
like, wait,
Rhea.
Yeah, I figured that, but it was just the nature of the timing. Like you wasn't the greatest women's champion to sleep with Dominic, and then it's just like how convenient Stephanie Vaquer came out, and I'm like, wait a minute, like are they like trying to plant a seed on something?
Nah,
I had a feeling it was Rhea, but it was just one of those like random catches.
She's definitely talking about Rhea.
Yeah, if that was the case, I probably wouldn't have had her say that line just for the sake of, I mean, I know we're smart enough to know it's Rhea, but that was one of those moments where like somebody could have questioned it. Like, wait, like they talking about 75 Kurt? Like she just came out. Like it was just like one of those moments. But yeah, definitely knew it was Rhea. But
Yeah,
good to see her back though. Like,
good to see them. Good to see them back. Becky is a baby face again. Apparently,
yeah,
I know she's at the stage where she could be a tweener. She could be either one she wants because she's just who she is. She could do whatever she wants.
yeah,
But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. We're gonna see how this plays out between the three women. Now we're gonna bring some excitement and relevance back to this division again
yep.
because I don't give a damn how much you love her. Her as the champion was boring as hell when she had nobody else to feud with to keep herself interesting. I told you she's good for what she does, but I don't care. She's nowhere near the best women's wrestler. She's nowhere near the best entertaining women on there. Like she's just not. She's good. She stepped her game, but these last 2 years, she stepped it up. She has. She has.
Mr.
All I can
Morfit,
say.
must I say what she is?
Yeah.
The
What is she?
greatest women's wrestling champion of all time.
You heard what Becky said.
I don't know what she's talking about. She's just out there talking nonsense. It's
I
like
mean, she's
no.
talking facts. 100 days when I was defending your title. Yeah, okay.
I think I heard that, but I don't know. I don't think I really heard that. Like, nah.
Oh, maybe your TV lost sound at
Yeah.
that moment.
My Nokia phone was ringing. It's like no.
Okay.
But no, it's Raw is definitely starting to pick up now. Like they were, you know what I mean, pretty flaky throughout the course of the year, especially during the first quarter of this year, because like we didn't know what direction they were going into, and then being hit with the injury bug prior to WrestleMania, like seeing where like the pieces are starting to be put together with the return of many stars, including the OTC now the champion, Seth, Seth's still around. Braun Breaker is now healthy, and looks like we're going to get the Braun and Oba. So like, I feel like Raw are in a position where they can start building out like their cards and like have some legit mid cards that deserve some time on television, and just like getting that shine. Like I feel like they're going in that direction. What about yourself?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. They're definitely going that direction. But now we're going to see. WWE always tends to go a certain direction, but then it's like, will they hit, like, will it work? Like, put it that way. Will they put all the right pieces together where there'll be a satisfied result? Like,
Right.
because there has to be an end somewhere. It's like the beginning, they got it. Like, even if they don't get it right away, in the middle, they start cooking. But will that end result be the result we want? Like, is it going to make sense? That's the thing. Is it going to make sense to where we're like, you know what? I get that.
Right.
Or is it going to be one of them other ones? Is like, what the fuck? This must be a TKO thing. That's how bad it's got to where some shit happens. Like, this must be a TKO thing.
Right. No, I got you. I know exactly what you mean. Because like when it's all lined up for it to be one way, here go that word, the pivot. Like the pivot takes place. But we'll see. But I'll say kind of like segueing into our final conversation of the night. But keeping with the Bloodline tradition, we had a debut take place on Tuesday. None other than Mr. Hello, Jacob Fatu. You know what I mean? Entering NXT, showing up during the number one contenders match, taking out Cruz Montana. and Grayson Waller. I'm gonna say it was. Wait, did I say that wrong? Great, no,
No, it's Grayson Waller.
Grayson Waller. Yeah, that's perfect. Well, I'm thinking about the NBA player. What was it Grayson Allen?
Yeah.
For some reason, it just crossed my mind. But yeah, but no, taking out both Cruz Montana and Grayson Waller, telling what's the name, Tony. It's like, yo, like, listen, I'm the new sheriff in town. So now, like Zilla, just right out the gate, making a quest to be a number one contender for the NXT Championship. Mr. Moyofit, first and foremost, your thoughts on the debut and the next direction for Zilla. You know what I mean?
Well, we knew this was coming for a while now. We did. Like we heard the rumblings for the longest time. The second he stepped into the independent scene and we knew he was Umaga's son, we automatically said, like literally, like, when is he going to WWE? It was like we just like we knew it was coming eventually. Not right away, but eventually.
Right.
Like it's very exciting because we like we said, but like first of all, we know it's all association with who he is related to. We do know that's why a lot of the intrigue is there. But for only being 3 years on the Indies to build his name up to where that NXT crowd, though very small, they really lost their shit when he jumped over that barricade and went to the ring.
Yeah.
They went nuts and they were into everything he was doing. They reacted to everything when he ripped off his shirt, when he said the hello, when he the jumping spike, the splash. They were into everything.
Yeah.
And they knew who he was. Thank God they kept his freaking name WWE. Like, come on, we all know he's Zilla. Don't change it. What's his name? It's crazy. So like, we know the connection, we know the family, we know eventually he's going to get called up to be part of that bloodline thing. But I said to keep him down NXT for like a good 6 months. Good 6 months. Like this, just because once again, the system of WWE is different than what they do in the indies.
Right.
So I look like it's in his blood. He's gonna be a quick learner. I think they're gonna fast track him like they did Solo. Solo was down at NXT and he was only down there for about maybe 3-4 months, to be honest. So his name's once again, who his brothers are, who his cousins are. Once again, it was in his blood. He picked up very quickly. And like he became the North American champion while on the main roster. You know what I mean? So it's like, so even though I would want Zilla to be down there for 6 months, I would like if he's probably there about time the Survivor Series kicks in, to be honest.
You know, that's actually a valid point. You know, if they need some added resources, they can go ahead and get Zilla to be involved. I don't know. But then I'm thinking like if they were to start that team, because it was like 5-on-5.
Yeah, usually 5-on-5. Yeah.
Okay. We'll circle back on that. We cross that bridge. But yeah, no, that definitely I did love the pop. He got from the fans, like you were saying, everybody recognized him. I think I do. I'm gonna say I do. I did know the writing was on the wall because he was part of the House of Glory event that Friday. Because he was on the champion, and what's the name? He was their crown jewel champion. And Amazing Red ended up beating him for the title, which then made Amazing Red, now the Grand Slam champion of holding all the titles in House of Glory. So at the end of the match, like the fans were chanting, thank you, Zilla. And then Amazing Red grabbed the mic and it was like, hey, listen, it was like, I'm just gonna say 2 words, good luck. And I was like, oh, he about to roll. Like I was like, he definitely getting the call. Like,
yeah, he already got the call.
He already had the call. Yeah, I'll be honest though, I thought he was going straight to the main roster.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to go to NXT. And only for the purpose of where they are with the current Bloodline story, because that would then allow him to be under their wings, and he can learn and get live reps with them. But NXT is the safest bet for him, because he's good, naturally gifted, but it's a different beast when it comes to the promo work and all of that. He's definitely going to have to get up to speed with that. But trust me, he has a lot of great resources in NXT, especially with Hall of Famer Shawn Michaels and everybody that's working down there, from like a Norman Smiley. Shit, you even got a Booker T who you work with at Reality of Wrestling, and so it's like he has the resources he needs to be able to be successful. Just to take advantage of the opportunity.
And I think sometimes that was like a little trial. This might be a little trial run. It's like they're trying to see what his star capability is.
Yeah.
So that first initial shock and awe and everybody into it, they're probably sending like a lot of alarms and white and green flags, whatever, to people like, oh, okay, these people, they know him, like, it's lit. So over the next month or two, like I said 6 months, but if he's getting these type of crowd reactions and all this buzz, like he got on his first night, every time he steps out of there,
right?
Yeah, then he's out of there within 3.
Right, right. Yeah. But that means I would think if they were to do that, then they're going to ramp up the whole Bloodline feud.
They're going to have to, so it makes sense for him when he comes up.
Yeah,
and like I said, I can tell you, he's for wrestling, he's very green. So I say he's only been doing this for 3 years.
Right. Yeah.
He's only been doing it for 3 years. He's still very green. He's young. He's 26.
Right. Yeah.
Like that. So he got a lot of time to grow.
Yeah. And it would also be dope too, because him and Jacob, like they used to be on the road together, as a tag team for some for some events. So him getting back with Jacob, like honestly, I think that this would kind of make the Bloodline lit again. They're working towards that way now, off the strength of, I can't believe I'm saying this, not the OTC at this moment, but off of Solo. Like Solo is that guy.
Solo lit right now, because even though Jacob's Jacob, they kind of, I ain't gonna say they watered him down, but they definitely put a kind of a halt on him.
Yeah,
like this, because he's like fully into the doing what Roman wants type shit. But it's like
it's genius. Honestly, it's genius.
So we're gonna see what happens with it. Like I said, because we know eventually he's gonna break off. He's too good. He's too good.
Right.
Like I said, I said overall, he's the best wrestler out of the whole group. To be honest, he really is. What's his name? So it's like he talks the best. He's the best wrestler. Solo's now right with him with the talking stuff, but Solo is like still like, we're starting to see what Solo could do. We knew Jacob was an amazing talker for years.
Right.
What's his name? Just people in this type of audience knows now how good he is. So his name. So now, but like between those ropes, Solo, Jacob different. I mean, he does hard hitting. He does the hard hitting stuff, but then he flies in the air like a luchador. You know what I'm saying? So, he's doing swantons and backflips, moonsaults.
Right.
He'll leap over the top rope if he could, but they probably don't want him to.
Nah, but like, just talking about like Jacob, like while it appears like like he's been slowed down, if you think about it, like his popularity hasn't like gone under the radar. Like people are still rooting for him.
Yeah,
like they enjoy still seeing him. Like I do think there is a big case where Jacob is going to be like the one that like probably like starts the new squad. Maybe get Zilla back by then, and then they try to work something out. But OTC, he gonna be still probably stuck with Jimmy and Jay.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. They not going nowhere. That's their meal ticket right there.
Right.
It's crazy because of how amazing tag team they are, and they had the most amazing feud with the New Day when the tag team division was so stale and trash. Was named like they brought it back to life with that feud they had with the New Day.
Yeah.
But it's like they're forever going to be linked to the Bloodline thing because that's the biggest they ever were.
Yeah.
Like this. Even Jay, as he's going on to be this single star, he was for a little while, and he was like one of the biggest. Well, I'm gonna say the biggest, but he damn sure was one of the hottest baby faces. What's name? But like he was getting the yeet shit over the merch and the glasses, all that stuff. But that dwindled very fast. It did. People still like to do that because crowds just like to participate. But when it's time to go, that bell rings. People are like, "Man, he's all right."
Yeah.
Promos, they be like, "Man, he's all right." It's like they like because I told you after all the bells and whistles, now you actually put it all together. Unfortunately, Jay is very, very good at this, but he's like okay in everything else.
Yeah.
And that's all of them. They're honestly, that's kind of all of them, except for Jacob. Jacob's
Right.
really good at this, and he's really good at that, and he's really good at that. So it's like, we'll see. But like I said, now we got that fresh blood with Zilla. We're gonna see what Zilla can do because I don't know him very well. His promos and stuff like that. I know in the ring he can go.
Yeah.
But
No, he's cool. Like on a promo tip, like he's cool. He understands. I'll say that.
Yeah, okay.
It's it's understanding, and then it's the WWE way. And I think everybody that makes that jump begin to understand that, like, you know what, like there's wrestling, then there's the WWE way of wrestling, or
Right.
or characters, like
Characters, yeah, for sure.
So I think that's something that he'll probably grasp and will get to see them back in line with his family. So just thinking about this, because remember many moons ago Paul Heyman had said something about, like, when it comes to the bloodline story, what were we then? Was it like, what did he say? It was like we're the bottom of the third or top of the fourth, something like that.
Yeah.
Shit, does this count?
I don't know. Like, I guess it does. Because and sometimes there's also too Paul Heyman being Paul Heyman with the bullshit, because he don't know everything.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it sounded good.
Yeah. Nah, it was cool, but yeah, it's definitely a lot going up. But NXT, they starting to cook again. I see who their favorites are now, and I'm like, okay, like let's see how they operate with this. You know what I mean? Going to the end of the year and then going into the new year. So I think we're probably gonna see a good amount of championships change in NXT relatively soon. Like just my mini spoiler alert. It's like that. Yeah. So, all right, Mr. Moyo Fit, we are at the 1 hour 23-minute mark. Pretty good conversations for tonight. Trying to think what we got coming up soon. Well, by next week we should probably then start discussing our AEW preview into All In, going down
coming up
over in Wembley. I'll be honest, I wasn't really that big of a fan of Dynamite last night.
Dynamite was trash. Like, it wasn't horrible, but that crowd was ass.
Yeah, and
that crowd was ass.
And that was very, very rare, especially for Vegas. Like,
for Vegas, yeah, I don't know what was going on. There must have been people not from Vegas.
Yeah.
Like, because they just wanted to see a show, because that crowd was absolute ass. Like, Swerve came back and like got no reaction. Like, for real, it was like, what the hell? Like, y'all know who that is? Like, y'all tripping.
I think Osprey was on to something when he asked the crowd. It was like who lost a lot of money?
Because
seriously, because everybody like it was like nobody was like talking, you know, what I mean, during that event last night. But
Yeah,
I'm gonna get,
that was
yeah, I'm gonna give it another watch, just so you know, without having like any type of bias. I mean, not that I was biased about anything, but
like I said, it wasn't a horrible show.
yeah,
Horrible show overall. Just say that crowd, the crowd really can take the air out of the wrestling, like because it's
definitely
entertainment. Like I mean, the
right.
life of it. W takes the life out of it. So the crowd was trash. It really was.
Yeah,
So whatever Vegas.
right. I will say this. I do want to, shout out the Norfolk, Virginia location where WWE was. Like, I love that arena. That I don't know why. Cause I know it's an older arena, but it's something about the dome of the arena, pause that because I remember WCW used to go there back in the day, and like it has like a unique ceiling. I don't know if you ever peep it, but it's just the mystique of the venue. Like I'd like to go to an event there someday. I don't know why, but I mean I know why. It's just like the mystique from like all the history of wrestling that came through that location. Like it's a nice venue, but yeah, well definitely would like to check that out. But yeah, we'll
I'm
definitely
so for straight like that.
yeah. But no, we'll definitely do a deeper dive into AEW next week. We should then probably have a great familiarity with the card that's going to be going down in a couple of weeks. Also too, we gotta do a little preview for Death Before Dishonor going on that give me fault that Friday.
Still
So
steps will be in the building.
yes sir, yes sir. So yeah, so we definitely we got to do a dive and provide our preview predictions for that show too. So all right, other than that, anything else before we kick on out of here?
Nah, shout out to Zeta still fighting Mercedes Monet this
Oh
Saturday
yeah,
collision, man.
absolutely.
Shout
Yes,
out to
yes.
Zeta, man. Doing big
Yeah.
things. That's a big look for
Hmm.
her, young lady.
Big
Like
facts.
ain't bet on herself. Could have been part of the WWE thing. She was like, nah, I'm not digging this, and I'm gonna bet on myself. And
Yeah.
she's been killing it or ROH, AEW, so she's doing her thing. So
Hmm.
smart. Congratulations.
Yeah, 1000% shout out to Zeta, friend of the show. Definitely been on here. And I know we talked about that too, so I definitely got to pull the clips of that and get that out there. But all right, now, other than that, this was Still Steps, powered by All Authentic Talk Sports Network. Mr. Moyo Fit. I am Politic and Hot. He has Goldie back, and we'll be back again next
We matching.
Thursday. Till then, peace.